Hey, Bam here, and I love tech, so let's talk tech. Specifically, I wanted to cover a topic not about a specific device or anything, but more of a rant that is, I didn't have that whenever I was growing up. Parents use it all the time, grandparents use it all the time, and for the most part, it seems like this is the ultimate line of defense against advancements in technology. I've said before in a previous vlog how I do think that students need smartphones and tablets monitored, yes, but that they definitely need access to them at the very least, because of the fact that you have a device like that that can connect to the internet in any way, shape, or form, 3G, 4G, LTE, Wi-Fi, whatever. They have access to a world of information, quite literally. So, I've got the LG G4 right now, and at the time that I got it, it was a top-of-the-line flagship smartphone. It's still doing me good, even after the G6 is about ready to drop. I've seen some review videos of it before it actually goes on the shelf, but my smartphone is still doing me good. Is it obsolete? Technically, yes, and the only reason that it's obsolete is because of the fact that they've already got the G5 out. But just because of the fact that technology is obsolete does not necessarily mean that it doesn't work properly, or that person, me, does or does not need the next best thing. I will grant, nobody needs to be on top of their game 24/7 like that unless you are a major tech company. But on the other hand, it is nice to, when you upgrade every 3, 5 years, 2 years, whatever, it is nice to have the latest and greatest thing at the time that you're upgrading. So, but specifically more direct to the point of parents saying, I didn't have, an iPhone whenever I was growing up. I didn't have an iPod whenever I was growing up. Okay, that example might actually be obsolete completely. But okay, yeah, and what's your point? Your grandparents didn't have, your parents' did not have color TVs growing up until I don't even remember when, actually, off the top of my head. But there was a point in time as to where that color was being introduced to TVs, and now look, there was a point in time as to where no one even had cell phones; that they were all just landline based, and then we advanced past that. So for parents to complain about kids having all this tech, and I didn't have that whenever I was growing up, you're really showing how narrow-minded you are, in all honesty. And it's a part of technology has become part of people, a part of my generation, and one generation up and previous generations. Technology has become the way that we develop. We develop technology to help us develop ourselves, and it's a whole cycle like that. So, someone says pick up a book. And it depends on the generation for the most part, whether or not they mean a paperback or a hard copy book, or if they mean to download a book, or even to download an audio book from the internet. So it's just a matter of it shifting. It's still the same information, it's just more readily available. So for parents and grandparents to complain about, I didn't have that whenever I was growing up, sorry, I'm not even actually sorry about that. That's not really something we can be sorry about. If anything, you as the parent or grandparent should be saying, oh, that's cool, as long as it's actually, useful and everything like that. So I don't understand. It boils down to jealousy. in all honesty, they're mad or upset about the fact, however subtle it is, they're mad or upset about the fact that they didn't have that stuff growing up. Can't help that. I mean, what is me and my generation supposed to do whenever we have something come out that's better than what the previous generation had at our current age? We can't do anything about that. The only thing we can do about that is embrace it, because of the fact that, like I said, it's a cycle of it improves us and then we improve it more. It's a whole cycle like that. We just keep on feeding tech, and then tech just keeps on feeding us. Without us creating the internet, we wouldn't have all the knowledge in the world in the palm of our hands. So to use that argument is showing how narrow-minded you are, how jealous you are, and shut up. I mean, it's not our fault. It's no one's fault. It's not a fault. It's a positive thing. It's a good thing. It shows that we are progressing past where the previous generation left off at, which is, last I knew, what parents wanted for their kids was to build a better life. This is how it's doing. This is how we're doing it. And they're complaining about it. A little hypocritical too. I'm gonna throw that term in there too. This is narrow-minded, this is jealousy, and this is also hypocritical that they're saying this. And I can't fully wrap my head around I haven't been able to fully wrap my head around the concept of why it's this way. So if parents and grandparents, if you want us, this generation, to advance, and we do, don't be mad about it. Don't be jealous about it. You know, that's exactly what you saying that shows, is that I didn't have that whenever I was growing up. Whenever I was 8, I was playing with dirt and mud and sticks. How is that a good thing? How is that a good thing at all? You're basically saying that you played around like an animal. We are more sophisticated in this specific area. Probably others too, but this is a tech series on a vlog channel that I've created. So I'm going to talk tech. Mostly because of the fact that I love tech. Most of it. So you're saying, you know, if someone gives you a Ferrari or a Tesla, are you going to stand there and say, well, I like my Pinto better? Same logic. It still doesn't make any sense. So I don't understand it. Leave a comment in the comments sections if you do understand it, or if you have a counter or whatever. Let's get the comments going. Like and share this video. I want to put this out there. Let's start up a debate. Respectful debate. I don't want I don't want coarse, pointlessly coarse language. You know. So yeah, that's my take on it. Yeah, just let's start the comments going.